Hello everyone, my name is Poober, and I am here for episode 24 of our Factorio 0.15 playthrough. Today's episode is going to be focusing on increasing our power while decreasing our biter problem. So because the biters are becoming a bigger problem, we're going to start by researching something to increase our defense capabilities. I was thinking gun turret damage for starters, and then we'll move on to researching something with our military science packs. So let's get that going, and then while we're waiting for that to research, we're going to rip this up and replace it with almost double this. We're going to be putting in steam engines in this left quadrant here, and then we're going to be diagonal in this quadrant here as well with another set of steam engines. But I better respond to that attack first before we get really into this. As you can tell, the biter attacks have really amped up recently, and my defense has not been able to keep up with that. Oh, I was trying to repair a rock. Hopefully those turrets can defend themselves for a little bit longer now that we've bought a little bit of time with our increased turret damage. I am going to borrow the very little ammo that we have in there just because I'm out, and I'm imagining we're going to have to resupply our turrets here soon. So let's research now something military. Bullet damage would be nice. No, let's do gun turret damage again. So next we are going to grab some landfill and fill in these diagonal quadrants here. And if you're wondering why I'm not just going with like the mirrored symmetry, I did just want to kind of break up the symmetry a little bit. It is getting a little redundant having everything exactly how it is on the other side. So this is my way of making it a little bit different. And I'm hoping I have enough landfill for this. I think I should. And it looks like our gun turret damage is almost finished as well, so we'll have to start thinking about what we're going to research next. Probably should do something with the military science packs. We haven't used those yet or done any research with them. Okay, almost done here though. And, oop, there we'll do gun turret damage 3. And that does use military science packs, so that will be good. Okay, so I think instead of doing the other side, we'll start to get our coal mine in place. I do know we'll at least need this strip of land for the coal. Oh gosh. Another turret down, but we've got a couple more to defend, so I think we'll be okay for a little bit longer. Oh, and another attack here. This is why we're needing to increase our turret damage. These guys have gotten a lot stronger. Okay, so this is where our coal line is currently coming in from, but we'll eventually move it up here, so we'll have coal still coming down from this top line of the bus. So let me grab a splitter here, and we'll just kind of plan for it to be branched off. We'll do right there. And we're just going to extend basically the entire length of this quadrant. Let me get out of here. Oh damn, it's not quite long enough, but the blue underground belts will be, so we'll do that for now, and then we'll fix that later once we get our blue belt tech. Oh, I need to add a little bit more land. There we go. And again, this line here is for our coal supply. Oh good, that one is already done. What can we research next? I'm not quite ready for robotics yet. We're going to have to take care of the biters first. So let's keep up with maybe just these regular cheap little things. We can get rid of this pump here. And let's fill this guy in. There we go. So I'm planning to just blueprint this, and then we'll basically just duplicate it. Let's do 5 at a time, or 10 at a time actually. And where's that? Oh. Let's do shotgun next, I guess. Okay, anyway, so we've got that blueprint now, and it will be going lengthwise this way. And actually, I do want to edit out the belt. So where'd that blueprint go? Oh, there it is. And we will have to move this. I might blueprint this as well, and then we'll move it somewhere else. This was something I made off camera because we were having a biter problem, but it is not keeping up with our ammo needs right now. So I'm just going to start ripping this up here, and we'll make room for our steam engines. There we go, and then we can fix our belt there, and then we'll extend this down. So we're ready to start putting down our blueprints for the steam engines. We're just going to go as far as we can before it hits our main bus, and we'll see how many we can put in. So it looks like that is as far left as we can go. So I just plopped that down, and we'll do right there. And I think I'll stop there. So we'll have 20 going left to right. And then I wonder if I can extend this down. Yes, I can. So I think I will do that as well. So we'll end up with maybe like 30 steam engines to this corner here, and that should be okay. It is under the 40 steam engines that can be supported with the one pump. So let's start to plan and branch out our line here. We'll just kind of circle that back on itself and have this extend down. And we're going to start ripping this up. I know we may start getting a little bit less power, but we're not needing it too much. We don't have too many factories on or in high efficiency mode right now. But when this is all said and done, we should have vastly improved our power, which has been an issue for the last couple of episodes. Plus, we'll have made room for our walkway here, which will be nice to finally have. Oh, I can leave that one. Where did it go? Okay, almost done ripping this stuff up here. And then once we have more power, we can research more and then start thinking about robots finally, which will be so nice to have. Okay, this keeps extending down a little bit. Let's get rid of that turret there. And here's our blueprint. And I think, well, let's see. Just trying to think about how close I want it. I do want walking room. So we'll do like that. I think that leaves us enough room to walk this way. And we might just extend it. Oh, I think that's as far as we can go. So we'll have 12 on this side and there's 20 on this side left to right. Could we fit another here? We could fit a couple here. I think, would that add up to 40? If I do 4 of them and there's 6 on here, I think that should add up to 40 steam engines total. I might think about doing that in the future, but for now let's keep it simple. And let's start just filling this stuff in. I should have enough pipe and steam engines from ripping up some of the other stuff, but I may have to get a little bit more. But let's start with the boilers, putting those in for now. Whoop. I went a little too far with that one. I don't know that I have boilers automated actually, so let me build more by hand while we're putting these pipes in. And I think our biter attacks have slowed down a little bit to give us a little bit of a break, which is nice. Whoops. And let's finish putting in these steam boilers here. And then we'll do our inserters next. I might actually go with the burner inserters, which is something I never thought I would hear myself say. Ooh, I'm gonna borrow those. But the reason for that is that they will never run out of power as long as there's coal that can feed them. So you never have to worry about that negative feedback loop when you have burner inserters. Oh, here they are in this box here. And we're going to add our poles in. Where does this one go? Oh, right there, I guess. And then we can finally add the steam engines themselves. Where did they go? Oh, right here. So the last thing this needs before it's up and running is the coal itself. So let's start to see if we can get it coming in We may have to borrow from down here first and then add more coal to come in through the top later. So let me do that and repair this. I don't even remember when that got attacked, but looks like it was pretty recent. So I'm just borrowing from, let's do this line here. And then we'll fix this once we get our coal how it should be. And I'm going to get rid of that so a full belt is fed through instead of just half of it. So let's double check that this is going to be up and running, and then I can continue on with the rest of the side down here. Okay, good. Looks like it's working. So we should start to see our power increase again, even while we're working on the rest of it. So we're going to keep going. And now that we've increased our power again, we can, or at least back to normal. Oh, why aren't these working? Oh, there, we have no water. Whoops. I'm glad I double checked that. So we'll just do, let me extend this a little bit here. Perfect, just like that. And then we should be able to do underground pipe. Do I not? Oh, there we go. Wonderful. That works just fine. And then actually, I will do a regular pipe here, and then underground here, and then I can feed it to this side. There we go. So now these should be able to get water as well. So let's keep going. We are almost done. And I did forget to put in the lights, but I can do that later. Looks like we do need to borrow some more underground pipes and more steam engines from our supply depot though, so let's go do that real quick. Why are these not working though? It's got water. What if I do it by hand first? Huh. Okay, we'll have to keep an eye on those guys. I'm not sure why they haven't been working. Maybe they just haven't needed to. Anyway, let's keep going to get our supplies. We do need the pipes. We'll grab a box of those, or a stack of those. Do I need more? Yeah, I do need more of those. And then our steam engines, where did those go? Oh no, we don't have those automated quite yet. Okay, we're gonna put in some steel by hand, or, oh, no, some pipe by hand. That's what we'll do. Okay, so now those should start to kind of semi-work. And I'll grab another stack of pipes. And we'll just come back if we need to grab the rest. Okay, there you guys go, so you can see. And let's do our power poles. And do we have more burner? We do. Let's build a couple more. Okay, and putting these in now too. I think all we're missing now are the steam engines themselves, and we don't have enough, so we will have to go back up and get 5 more. So let's finish up with that, and then this whole side should be done. Oh, it's still missing a little bit of pipe. That is okay. Can easily put that in. Okay, now this should be working now. My guess is that it doesn't need all of this power yet. We don't have much of a pull on our electricity right now. But once we do, this should be working, I think. Oh, no, I lied. We're missing our pipes. There we go. Now it is fully working. And that top's working. Okay, perfect. So we've increased our power, and then I think off camera here, I'm going to do the same thing to the other side here. So I will see you guys after that is done. Okay guys, we are back, and we've now finished our steam engine section to the top right quadrant here, and essentially doubled what we had here to the bottom left quadrant. We now have 64 steam engines total, which is a vast improvement to what we did have. I've also cleared out our old steam engine area that was right here and taking up this walking room. And I've even removed a couple of these miners, and that is because I think it is time to finally use our ore eraser. We are going to get rid of this stuff, at least in the middle here, to make it look a little bit nicer and prevent our OCD from going a little bit more wild. And there we go. Already looking better. It's a shame I don't have any cement on me to finish this, but we can put in the wall. There we go. Can we do all the way to the top maybe? Oh, just barely. I'm going to use this as a ghost to plan out though where we are going to have it. Well, after all that, I think we're going to call it there, you guys. We got a lot done in terms of our power supply today, so we can now build a couple more things I'm looking forward to doing in the future. Particularly a project with this quadrant here. I have big plans for this area, but for now I think off camera I am going to go take care of the biters now that we have increased turret damage and things like that. So I appreciate you joining me with episode 24, and hopefully you'll join me with episode 25.